one of the things that Swiftender helps with is managing ongoing changes in your projects. Adding revisions or addenda to your projects is very simple. Let's take a quick look at how it works. So here we are in the project details section, and we have a button on the top left-hand side, New Revision. So we can click that button. It's going to pop up all this information. The first thing we'll need to have is a revision title. So let's say revised drawings in this case. We have the option to update any information we want, if it affects the closing date, or we want to add any new information, if we want to have a new description, revision 1, increased square footage and rearranged millwork, whatever the revision may consist of, you can communicate that. We can change the divisions of work if it's a dramatic change that requires something new. But ultimately, we'll have to upload the revised drawings that we're talking about so that our trades have access to it. So we're simply going to drag and drop this. I drag and dropped it from my other monitor, or you can choose files and go through the typical browser and select the files from there. Both ways work. Now we have our revised information, we have the details, we can go ahead and create the revision. It's going to take a moment to think about it, and just like that, we've got a revision in place. If we scroll down and look at the general information, we can see revision 1. If we look at the project files, we can see we had the original package, and now we have the revised drawings as well. Now keep in mind that adding a revision to this project doesn't mean that the system notifies the trades. By default, Swiftender never automatically notifies trades on your behalf. You always have to go ahead and make a conscious choice to send out a notification, to send out an email blast to your trades. So we can do that simply by going to send revision, which was before sending invites. So we'll press send revision. Looks very much similar to what we remember before from sending basic invites, except the subject has changed. Now it's a notice of revision. The header has changed. It's a notice of revision. Everything else is basically the same. They can go view the details. They can tell you if they're bidding or not. You can specify a custom message that you'd like to put in. And simply by pressing the send button, we'll send this to everybody on our trades list, except for people who have told us that they're not interested in bidding the job. We won't bother those people anymore with updated notices about revisions.